Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind the Wet Floor. If you're watching this video, it means you made it through December, and that is not an achievement to be taken lightly. So please give yourself a pat on the back, and I congratulate you. I hope your family, your friends, and your loved ones made it through safely, and that you all enjoyed your festive season as you should have. More importantly, and probably this cannot go understated, I hope your relationship survived December. If it did, kudos to you. That's quite an achievement. Most people's relationships get a bit shaky around this time. So I hope that all of that worked out for you and you're still going strong within the new year. I'd like to wish you a prosperous 2020 and that everything you've dreamed for and hoped for may come to fruition during this year, that all the blessings from above may be bestowed upon you and may come upon you, and that you may dream bigger and achieve bigger things in this year and for the coming decade. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching as always. Before we move on to the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that some of the footage from this conversation that you're about to watch was lost, mainly the introductory bits and a bit of the earlier conversation we had. However, I was able to salvage at least 50 plus minutes of conversation, which I condensed to give you guys this video today. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and you're able to gain some insight as to my thought processes and also my guests' thought processes as well, and see how we engage and what we think about a variety of topics. Please do let me know in the comment section down below what you'd like to see. And also, if you enjoyed this video, if you have any comments or thoughts about things, if you'd like for me to continue in this form for, future episodes, please do let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Most importantly, please, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to this channel, or if you're a returning viewer but you still haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. That'll be really important and I'd really appreciate it if you did. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds starting now to make sure you subscribe. Okay, starting now. When I was much younger and when I didn't have as much access to the information and also just the stores, then I probably wouldn't have cared as much. I'd still never like buying what people bought. Sure. So I'd go out of my way to find stuff that was just different, but it was never to the level that it is now. Yeah. I think now I actually, I'm obsessed with it.
So but ultimately, with regards to fashion and stuff, it's always, will I be comfortable in this? So, if we compare the two of us, how we're dressed, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing whatever you're wearing right now. I mean, them baggy pants, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, but I would have...
They can't really see them, but okay, I'll stab and give a...
I mean, look at that.
Give a young twirl. But yeah, you can't really see them.
I mean, you feel comfortable in that,
I'm actually far more comfortable, because but finish your point.
Yeah, for me it's. I mean, I would love to dress them old dudes. Yeah. I'd love to go into Urban Outfitters or whatever, and pick out whatever's hottest. That month, but. Nah, I just wouldn't be comfortable. It's good to look at when people are, wearing them kinds of styles. But on my person, it wouldn't be a thing. So, to answer your question, I have a fashion interest. But compared to you, I'm not as enthusiastic.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's a fair point.
I do take in things.
But you care. When I look at your graduation, I'm like, this is a dude. You didn't just buy that.
No.
I thought about what you wanted exactly.
I designed that. So my inspirations were Timothy Chalamet. He had this black floral suit with red roses. So
I actually DM'd you like when I saw it. I was like, "This is exactly where this is from," but I didn't mind it. I was just like, respect to that because you actually saw that and were like, "That's it."
So that's how it started off. It's like, you know what? Why aren't we wearing floral suits? Yeah, these things go in.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find the exact sort of pattern because I was looking for I was looking for the floral in,
full
the trousers and the jacket, but I couldn't find one with a proper density of flowers to make the pants because his had like 2 or 3 flowers in the whole jacket.
His was probably LV too.
Yeah, well, probably expensive as well. Yeah. So I couldn't find the same exact thing, so I had to go with sort of neutral trousers and again.
I'll like put the picture somewhere. I don't know if you guys haven't seen it.
Just drop the Instagram link.
Yeah,
I can use with a bit more likes on that picture.
Sure. I mean, you get more likes than I do currently. How many more do you need?
Hey.
That's a breakdown.
Yeah, so I do put a whole lot of thought, or some thought into the way that I dress, but with regards to keeping up with trends and like. Everything else, I'm not that involved as, some people in this room right now.
People. But I think that's another thing, though. Okay, first of all, on the point you made, being comfortable is the most important thing. Yeah. Right? It's the most important thing for anyone, and it's what I'd advise anyone to do. Because it'd be like, yo, I need to be like, I'm trying to improve my whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, most important thing is be comfortable. Yeah. I know that when I leave the house looking a certain way, people are going to look at me a certain way, and I'm going to have to be able to deal with that.
Exactly.
So that's a conscious decision I make to leave the house that way. And to some extent, I like that uncomfortability that comes with... I don't like people looking at me per se, but I just like I like taking myself out of my comfort zone in that respect.
Okay.
Because, well, I don't do much else, sadly. Like, I don't really have too much else going on.
That's
I go to school. But I go to school, I have friends, we hang out. But, this is, like, my thing. So, more I've grown into it.
You could say you don't do a whole lot else, but, probably a lot of people relate. Yeah. As in, we like to think that our lives aren't as interesting. Yeah. But, if you just took a step back or look at yourself from a different angle, consider yourself a bit more properly.
True.
That's fine. Because I would say you're like interesting, as in you be getting up to things. You have a whole YouTube channel.
Yeah, but that's I feel like.
I mean, look.
In my current position, I'm at a place where I'm doing stuff that I feel anyone could do if they cared enough to do it.
Not necessarily. No.
Probably not, but that's
first of all, you need to have an idea. Yeah. You need to put thought into that idea. Yeah. And that idea needs to be, at least semi-interesting.
True.
To, keep some of your followers coming back.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you might say it's easy to pick up a camera and shoot stuff, but, everyone can do that. But your sort of content has, some meat to it. And that's the difficulty.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, which is why most people aren't picking up cameras and starting YouTube channels. True. That thing is difficult.
It is.
And you have 3 episodes. Yeah. I stopped my podcast off like 4 episodes.
But why? I'm actually trying to record a podcast episode once this is done.
Okay.
What's the reason?
So the reason was it was getting a bit too hectic in school, and I was a bit conflicted. I did not like the material I was putting out. Yeah. What
material would you have liked to?
It's hard to articulate. I don't have an idea. Yeah. But the ideas that we're having and the products that were coming out of it weren't necessarily putting me at ease. So it was very stressful putting stuff out there.
Yeah.
So that coupled with the fact that it was like nearing exam season, I had to stop and did not pick it up straight after I was done, mainly because of the other reason that I gave. So I don't know. I mean, I talked about YouTube things as well. I mean, that's still probably in the pipeline. I hope it's still in the pipeline.
I
don't know.
But I'm willing to do it.
But I have this obsession with sort of doing something and have that something be fulfilling. Yeah. If it's stressing me out, then
especially with stuff like YouTube and more creative things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not a creative, but I do have ideas. Wait, does that then make me creative?
I think it does. I feel like everyone's creative.
Yeah.
I think the misconception is that creativity is a sort of subsection of art when it's the other way around.
Sure.
Like art falls under creativity, but there's other things that can be deemed as creative other than artistic expression, so to speak. Also, artistic expression isn't necessarily visual or audio.
Yeah.
It can be in the way you, I don't know, run your lab tests and the sequence in which you do things on a daily basis. Like there's an art to those kinds of things too.
Sure.
Which is.
But that's the boring kind of creativity.
That's not what the
YouTube algorithm is looking for.
Not at all, but who cares what the YouTube algorithm is looking for?
I care. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
You should care if you're in that space.
I should, but what's most important to me is producing content that I feel is important to me.
Sure.
So the algorithm, I care that people watch my stuff, which is why I post it repeatedly, and I'm like, hey guys, make sure, like that's why people do all that stuff. But my sole aim, because I feel like with a lot of, especially in the YouTube space, the idea for people is I'm going to start a YouTube channel so I can share my life with people and people can see how interesting my life or my friends might be and all these traveling things, you know, all the trips I take, and my boyfriend is amazing. But for some people,
your boyfriend is amazing.
Yeah. This is how they steal your girl. That's just how does he know your boyfriend? Asking this question. How does he know he's amazing? But anyway,
ladies, keep your
yeah, but well, I forgot the point I was making. Basically, that's the conundrum I face with YouTube is, yes, I want to produce something that as many people would enjoy and want to see, but I'm still caught into the art of just specific things like what am I talking about, what's the point of what I'm doing, what is the purpose behind it, and I still haven't defined that fully. But I think the thing that separates me from most people is I'm not afraid to try something, even if it's trash. So what is your view on the YouTube space? Like what would you like to see, what you feel like is missing, or what are you interested in if you don't feel like anything's missing?
Okay. I don't know, I'd like to see some sort of diversity. Gender-wise, you know, right now it's very dominated by women and girls.
True.
Not a lot of male YouTubers out there. Then diversity in terms of content. Again, I mean, this. Wow, it might seem like I'm judging. I'm not judging, by the way. I will preface by saying that, but you know, we I mean, I'm gonna say we need to. Then people are gonna
just
say.
Speak freely.
People are gonna say, why don't you do it? Yeah. You know, but we could do with sort of different types of videos. Like,
I mean, I agree with you too.
Some other stuff. I mean, that's just, you know, my opinion. Please do not attack me. I'm
gonna be attacked. I'm the one posting this.
Okay. Like if you're gonna attack a person, attack Lamont. This is his channel. Like
I'll take the bullet for that.
I'm not on YouTube. He's a YouTuber. But like I'm saying this completely with no malice. Just I'm not saying it's bad that, you know, our YouTube sphere seems to be concentrated towards, you know, a particular subset of topics. I'm just saying that, you know, we could do with other things from other people.
That's true, and that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, diversity is what's going to push the thing forward. If everyone's doing the same thing, then it's just going to remain stagnant in its representation. We should probably close this by saying this is in no way meant to be a negative. You know, there's no negative energy being put towards
this is all
the
positive.
YouTube space. Yeah,
this is all positive.
All positive. We're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I just wanted some thoughts on what, you know, because I'm trying to provide information as to people's perspective. So from a viewer's perspective in your case, and also for me, because obviously I watch YouTube as well. So
you're doing research then.
To some extent, some people I watch purely for entertainment because I know exactly what I'm going to get when I go there. But other people, I'm not really critiquing. I'm just seeing what's available. And then applying it to how. Mostly, I'm just looking for what I can improve. I'm not watching people's videos thinking about what they're doing or what they're not doing. I'm watching them to look for what I can do better or what so especially when it comes to like editing techniques or the way they cut things or I'm looking for that specific thing. At least currently that's what I watch for YouTube videos. I don't really care what they're doing. I know something to say. Obviously I care what you're doing because I'm watching, but I'm watching more to see like how creative you can actually get with this thing.
Okay, is that where you are right now? Not necessarily with regards to improving sort of the meat of things, but improving the presentation.
Improving the presentation. Because I know like the meat, as you said, just comes with building that, just comes with experience in the arena. So the more I produce, the more I'll figure out exactly what this thing is and figure out the best, and hopefully by then I would have figured out the best way to present it as well. So I'm working on the presentation so that hopefully by the time I get to identifying the purpose, or well, I know the purpose sort of, but identifying its full potential or realizing its full potential, I'm able to present it in the right way. Alright, so your love for Lupe Fiasco, I'm gonna cross my legs for this. You don't need to be bougie.
Do people even know who Lupe Fiasco is? If you don't know who Lupe Fiasco is, he's like the best lyricist alive today, and probably alive since he's a legend.
I can't really argue that point because it's Lupe.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, and you know I love listening to him.
When did you start listening to him like properly?
So the first Lupe Fiasco song I heard was so this was Food and Liquor. And I think I want to say Kick Push. But it could be the other one, the one that won the Grammy. I forgot what it's called. Let me, because I don't want to disrespect my man.
Kick Push would have been Food and Liquor, the first one.
So
Part one.
The one with
like where he's in space or whatever, like levitating.
What's it called? Daydreaming. I think Daydreaming is the first song on the page that I heard.
Right.
Then I don't know, man. Then I got into The Cool. I think by the time I listened to Daydreaming and Kick Push and the whole album, I think that was like a year before The Cool dropped. Then after The Cool dropped, that was probably the first album that I listened to from like start to finish and kept going back to it.
It is an amazing album.
Yeah, it is good, and there's always something new to discover. I don't. Especially with regards to sort of the messages, not necessarily the messaging, but the lyrics. As in, he's not a man. He's not a man of just giving you one meaning. There's always multiple meanings to whatever he's rapping about.
Especially but I don't want to like jump ahead, especially when you look at like Tetsuo and Youth. That album in particular is like a freaking gold mine of quadruple entendres. But anyway, with The Cool, What's your favorite song if you had one? If you were to pick one from that album?
From the Cool.
The Cool, yeah.
Ooh, let me go to that.
That's fine.
It's either the Die or the Cool.
Okay. The Coolest is the I'm thinking about Jaden Smith.
The Coolest thing. What?
Yeah, the Coolest. Yeah, I was thinking about Jaden Smith. Yeah. And then the Die is
the Die.
Is it like the one with the weird?
No. The Die is the Die.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of in the timeline of the I don't know what's it called, the Michael Young history, that whole saga. Yeah. So the Die happens sort of prior to the events of Food and Liquor #1.
Yeah. Are you single? I feel like we need to ask.
Am I single?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so hit his line.
Hey,
if you're pretty,
slide into my DM.
Slide into the man's DMs.
Like,
if you're pretty,
don't be shy.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like we'll just leave that there. Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
What would you like to see for the future of art or artists or creatives? Is there anything you feel our country in particular needs or could do to push it forward?
Wow.
If you have any thoughts about it.
If you don't, I do have thoughts. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty hard coming at this from the perspective of a non-participant, because I currently, I'm not putting out anything. Yeah. But yeah, I guess, I could come at this from the lens of we sort of need some sort of artistic, not necessarily diversity, but this art or just the entertainment industry itself, it needs to be taken a lot seriously. Okay. Because I feel like it's a way of diversifying the economy and there's a whole lot of jobs in there. So that's sort of my comment if you were looking for it. Just
of course, that's why I asked.
Take it seriously.
Yeah. Okay. And there you have it. That's all I need, really. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Go follow Gaviso at. You don't even know your own ad.
I know my ad, but I'm wondering which ad to give. Okay, so
whichever one's DMs.
Yeah, we was talking about send me a DM. Yeah. But that doesn't even give us the handle. So it's Iced Water Poppy. I don't know. You're gonna put it somewhere. It's Iced Water Poppy on Instagram and it's Iced Water Poppy on Twitter, and yeah.